Hello and welcome to Computer Graphics. Today I will discuss about two-dimensional transformation. Two-dimensional transformations consists of the following operations. Number 1, translation. In case of translation, if we have an object like this and we want to move it from its initial position to the final position, it is performed by what is called translation. So, if the object is at position A with the coordinate values x1, y1 and it is shifted to another position B x2, y2, then the translation amount is represented by Tx and Ty, where Tx is the displacement along x direction and Ty the displacement along y direction. So we can relate x2 with x1 as x2 equals to x1 plus the translation amount along x direction Tx and y2 equals to y1 plus the translation amount Ty. Now we know that in matrix form we can represent any coordinate in two dimension. For example, if there is a point xy, we can represent it in terms of row measure form or in terms of column measure form, like that. So if we want to represent the translation matrix in terms of matrix representation, then it would be like that: x2 y2 is equals to initial point represented in column measure form plus the translation amount Tx and Ty. As we know, in matrix representation, x1 is added with Tx and y1 will be added with Ty. Now the entire thing is represented in terms of the points, that is the final point P2 is equals to P1 plus the translation matrix. So we can call it P2 equals to P1 plus T. Now we will discuss about two-dimensional rotation. So within two-dimensional transformation, this is another concept, second concept, that is the rotation. Rotation is performed in two ways, that is clockwise and another one is anti-clockwise. Clockwise rotation is treated as negative rotation and anti-clockwise rotation is positive. Now another important thing we have to mention here is that rotation might occur around the axis from the origin. Suppose this is a triangle and I want to rotate it like that, or rotation can be performed about a point. So if this is a triangle and I want to rotate about this point, that will be seen like that. Now more elaborately I can describe it through some diagrams. So we have performed rotation about the origin. Now we want to rotate the triangle about some arbitrary axis. So suppose this is my triangle So here the fulcrum is at this point, or the rotation axis is P, suppose. So the triangle is rotating about the fixed point. So we can see that there are two operations that can be performed on a triangle rotation. So number one is about origin, as we have seen earlier, and number two is about some arbitrary point or some fixed point.